Hey there friends, Foster the Canadian here, and I have some really exciting news, and that news is NASA's new shuttle. Now this is probably one of the coolest things that I've ever heard of. What they are planning on is no less than absolutely extraordinary. And what it basically is a shuttle that's going to start initial tests in 2017, which isn't that far from now. Especially considering what the shuttle is going to be doing. And, wow. Thank you there, Nav. Anyway, the shuttle is going to cost somewhere between $18 and $35 billion over the next 5 years. It's the first exploration class vehicle since Saturn V, which was over 40 years ago. And what this shuttle is going to do is so cool. Its first missions are going to basically be exploring around the Earth and the Earth's moon, which is cool enough. But what it's going to do after that is where it gets really interesting. It's going to be able to travel to Mars and research all about Mars and its moons and nearby asteroids, and then further. Now what they're calling this shuttle is the first ever deep space shuttle. Now how far deep space, I don't know. You know, I doubt it's going to be going off to Alpha Centauri anytime soon. But the cool thing about the shuttle is not only is it going to be able to go to Mars and explore Mars' moon and maybe even carry a human past the asteroid belt, which would be insane. But it's going to be able to lift 70 tons at first, but then it can be upgraded to lift 130 tons. And that's the coolest part about this shuttle, is it was designed that you can customize and change parts of the shuttle for each individual mission to create the best circumstance for the astronauts. And basically make every mission a little bit easier and more versatile. So it's going to be doing a lot. And okay, there we go. Thought for sure I was doomed there. Anyway, it's going to be customized and upgraded over and over and over. And this is very likely going to be the shuttle that we're going to be using for the next 20, 30 years. It is going to be one of the greatest inventions if it performs flawlessly, or even, you know, performs without any major failure. And they're gonna update that, right? So I would have got a triple kill there. Oh man, maybe I should concentrate more on the screw it, this is exciting. Now the thing that I don't really like about this shuttle is its name. It is so bland and uninteresting. It's the Space Launch System. Doesn't that just sound great? But what it does, I can't believe it. I mean, it's one thing that it's going to be able to carry us back to the moon, but to Mars and Mars's moon and then beyond, that's what's really... Oh, come on! I just died doing that. And then he goes and he kills me, and I try to block and nothing. It's official. This game hates me. Anyway, back to the Space Launch System. Now, my favorite part about this is it feels like we are finally taking the next step since the moon mission, which we really haven't done. I mean, we got to the moon, and then we sort of said, well, screw it, we got to the moon, we don't need to do anything more. And we forgot about exploring Mars, and we forgot about going to nearby systems, and we stopped developing bigger and better exploration vehicles, and now we finally got the next step. This thing is amazing. What it can do, I'm going to link it in the description so you can see some of the really cool things that it's going to be able to do that I'm not going to be able to touch on in this video. But it is amazing. I can't wait to see this thing launch. Basically, what this is going to be is more than likely the vehicle that takes us to Mars. Again, providing there isn't any flaws or failures that are unseen right now. And that's a huge moment. We thought the moon landing was... Oh! That wasn't... It's not as huge a moment as that was. That was awesome. Guy backed right into his teammate with a sword. I get a double kill. Woo! As I was saying, the moon mission was amazing when it happened. This is gonna blow it away. Neil Armstrong on the moon, great moment in human history, but when we first land foot on a different planet, that is going to be the biggest moment in human history. The biggest moment that we've ever been able to do, and it's coming now. It is so cool to think that in a, very short time, probably between 15 and 25 years, I'm going to be able to sit down and watch the Mars landing. First human to set foot on a planet that is not Earth. This is like the exploration and amazement of Star Trek mixed in with the badassery of Duke Nukem. It's like, imagine Duke Nukem as Mr. Spock. And, Captain Kirk does something foolish. Duke Nukem looks at him, or Mr. Spock looks at him and goes, "Captain, what the fuck?" That is what this is going to be. It's going to be that level of awesome. Now, a few things that I want to touch on. My last game commentary wasn't exactly my best. At least I feel it's not my best. You may have a different opinion on it, and I'm not sure why, but I was extraordinarily nervous doing that video. It felt like I was new to YouTube all over again, and I don't know, I just feel like it wasn't the quality of video that I normally like to put out there, but I apologize, and I'm gonna strive for better. Now we have a few shoutouts to do. First shoutout goes to, I hope I'm getting pronunciation on this right, Levin Evan. Second shout out to Mega Dr. Cookie, one of the greatest names I have ever read out loud. And then the final shout out goes to Fat Greek Boy.
That's me!
Some reason Fat Greek Boy, sorry PJ if you're watching this. Oh God, what is with my aim? I felt like every time I was shooting, it was going fail, 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 fail. Oh man, my aim was bad there. So anyway, PJ, I apologize if I offended you by leaving out the Greek. But you really need to shout out every video now. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. And until next time, this is Foster the Canadian. And oh, let's see if I can get the last kill. Come on, come at me. Come on, come on. I dare you. I dare you. Oh yeah! Woo! Alright, so this is Foster the Canadian. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And remember, if you want a shout out, all you need to do is post more power to you in the comments, and you get a shout out in my next video. Till next time, see ya.